How's it hanging, everyone? It's Onyx, back from the brink of death, and today I want to talk to you all about who I think will be starting for the next matchup of Bastard vs PXG. To start things off, I think we're going to immediately see switches at the forward position. I think Igaguri will take Kunigami's spot next to Kaiser. I predict that stat-wise, Igaguri will land at 94 bare minimum, putting him higher than Kunigami. While I believe that Isagi's skill set would allow for him to be a better midfielder than Kunigami, and that having a higher number shouldn't immediately result in a quote-unquote better position, having scored 2 goals and tacking on another assist, Igaguri has proven himself more than worthy to be the direct rival to Kaiser than Kunigami. This will also help set up the Ren vs Igaguri matchup and give Kunigami another reason to go extra hard this match, as I'm sure he won't idly sit by while his position is taken from him. Joining Kunigami in the midfield will be Ness at left midfielder, as he's the only non-blue locker left besides Kaiser in my predicted lineup. Taking Ness's old spot is Hiyori. I was tempted to put Corona up here instead, but I feel like Corona's offense and defense balance is better than Hiyori's, and that leaving Corona at right fullback would be better for now. We still have Raichi at defensive midfielder and Yukimi at left fullback, but I think our 2 center backs are going to change from Mensa and Birkenstock to Nero and Kiora. We know Kiora was promised time by Noel Noah, and Nero used to be a defender for the previous U20 team, so I feel like we'll definitely get some playing time this match. And of course, we've still got the GOAT and goal, Gagamaru. Now, you might be wondering, Onyx, have you no faith in the Monk? Where's Igaguri in this lineup? And truthfully, I don't have a great answer for that. While all the other NEL teams only have 9 blue lockers, Bastard has 10 because of the addition of Kunigami from the wildcard. I don't see a reality where either Kaiser or Ness gets taken off, meaning that at least one of the blue lockers is gonna get shelved. That being said, I think there's potential for Igaguri to get subbed in. Maybe Yukimi pushes himself too far and needs to be subbed off because his vision gets too blurry. Maybe Corona starts cramping up again. Either way, I'm sure the Monk will find a way on the pitch and barely squeak by just like he always does. If my theory on how Igaguri is going to get playing time is correct, I'm more inclined to believe that Igaguri will get subbed out for Yukimiya, as he is sure safe for the biddings, and we all know that Igaguri uses right side to draw fouls, and being at left fullback will probably give him more opportunities to do that. Igaguri is one of the author's favorites and a comedic relief character, so I assume he'll want to keep him around and he'll find a way to do that. Now, let's get into the PXG team. I'd like to mention that I don't really care about what kind of lineup is going to be used for the PXG team. This is just the one that I use to predict who I think PXG's starting 11 would be. We know that Loki will be combining Ren and Shido's team, so it's obvious that Shido and Ren would be at the striker position, but below in the midfield we have Charles, obviously, along with Karasu, Zantetsu, and Nanase. At the defensive midfield we have Tokimitsu, Uchapa, and Cho at the left and right back respectively, Gabon at center back, and Renor in goal. I feel like this game is setting up a lot of potential one-on-ones, which I'm really excited to see. We all know about Igaguri vs Ren and Kunigami vs Shido, but I'm excited to see Ness vs Charles. In the beginning of the NEL arc, Ness was hyped up to be the heart of the Bastard team, and the reason why it functions so well. Meanwhile, Igaguri has more assists than Ness and has 2 goals as well. I'm curious to see how Ness will react to a midfielder that serves as strikers better than Ness does to Kaiser. We also have another midfield battle of Hiyori vs Karasu. We've known since the U20 Triad matches that the 2 had history, but now with recent chapters revealing Hiyori's backstory, we know that the 2 played on the same U team in the past. I think Hiyori revealing his new ego to Karasu will be a fun dynamic to see, especially considering we haven't seen a lot of Karasu in the NEL so far. I also think that an underrated matchup will be Tokimitsu and Raichi, as the 2 are some of, if not the physically strongest on their team, and I'm curious to see how Raichi deals with the more physically dominant Tokimitsu. Another interaction I'm excited to potentially see is Nero vs Cho. We know that Cho played in the 4th round of matches as he did get a small bid, and if Nero does end up getting playing time, I'd be excited to see how the only blue locker on the German team and the only blue locker on the PXG team fare against one another, especially considering Nero plays at the back position while Cho does not. I'm also incredibly excited to see the potential of Igaguri and Kaiser teaming up. It's been hinted at in previous chapters, but now looking at how strong the PXG roster is, I feel like they're really gonna have to team up if they want to win. Me personally, I feel like Kaiser's gonna team up with Igaguri and then sort of backstab him, just kind of use Igaguri as a pawn. But hey, only time will tell. Either way, I'm really excited to see what is being hyped up to be the best match of the NEL. Let me know what you thought of my starter lineups and who you think will be starters for the Bastard and PXG teams. That's all for now. Catch you guys next time. Peace.